It's very happy to meet you, especially in COMPUTEX 2015. Today I met so many people like Marco, Kanza, and then Jab. Somebody's our competitors, but somebody is my customer. But point is, today, this is my agenda for today's talking. From a couple of years ago, there is so many demand for wearables-related material. Somebody said watch, somebody said band, or somebody said a patch. There are so many kinds of material related with wearable smart. However, unfortunately, there are so many challenges for this smart wearable. So today I briefly mention about this issue for challenges and what about our potential. Finally, I deliver my solution to overcome this issue. Today, I divide into three categories for my brief talking. Everybody mentioned about the market trend. I'm also. And then what about our solution for wearables? And then, especially Samsung System LSI prepare reference platform for wearable solution. Every gentleman already mentioned about the market trend for wearables. In fact, there is very strong growth from 2000 something. Somebody said below 10, somebody said after 10. When you see in the CAGR for all the wearable smartwatch and bed, it's very strong. Based on our calculation, the CAGR ratio is over 50%. But I cannot agree with this number for CAGR. As you may know, when you're seeing the market, there are so many kinds of wearable solutions made by Polar, made by Xiaomi, made by Samsung, and made by Apple. This big demand, this big material will be needed on huge number for CAGR from next several years. The market will be grow further and further. And then I have a question. Why, especially this day, all the gentlemen, all the ladies are rushing to wearable? Is there any special reason for booming this wearable? This is my basic question. So I'm focusing on 2 points. In feature-wise, after the development of IoT and the mobile environment, everybody concerning about healthcare and the payment. In the market, you can easily find out some solution for healthcare, some solution for payment. But in the past, all the healthcare thing is dominated by doctor, not civilian. Because of that, all the material have to have controlled by medical domain. But based on the development IoT environment, several companies deliver their own solution which have healthcare feature. From that time, even civilian, they have big interest in healthcare. So market changed from medical to wellness or fitness something. Another point, in the past, somebody who has some bad emotion or something, is heart disease, they have hospital and then meet the doctor and a discussion, and then finally doctor make a treatment. This is after. But based on wellness, based on IoT, everybody can self-treatment using their wearable solution. Because of that, all the issue move after treatment from after treatment to before prevention. This is key point why wearables are booming. Second thing is payment. When somebody wants to buy something, they have to use their own credit card or cash in your wallet. But when you're running, how can you bring your wallet? When you're running, how can you handle your mobile phone? There is very funny thing. Former time, everybody mentioned this mobile phone as a handheld phone. But suddenly, change the name, mobile phone. Handheld phone have to handled by your own hand. During learning, inconvenient. But band or watch, locate here. No need handle. Using this band, you can easily pay, easily authenticate yourself. But I will mention next time, next page, but all the payment have to based on security because of the money transaction. If you lose the security, you may lose your house. Because of former two kinds of momentum, everybody rushing to join this wearable market. Not only mobile maker, but also IT maker. Especially watchmaker, traditional watchmaker want to join in this market. When I visit them, everybody afraid about. Everybody remember that quartz crisis 1970. 1970, one Japanese maker, watchmaker, showing their solution based on quartz. At that time, around 500 makers in Switzerland, among them 70% bankrupt due to quartz. So they mention about that quartz crisis and quartz revolution. They could remember this historical issue, so they want to join wearable market. But as of today, all the solution for wearable is only for yourself. The other people cannot see your data. That means isolated. But in the future, the key point of success in wearable should be value-added service using your own wearable. For example, if you're sensing or gathering some data using your wearables, automatically stored in your wearable in case of this flash memory or secure element. Anyway, all the data have to hand over your cloud server, and then, for example, doctor or consultant or even your family can monitor your condition of body. For example, if your grandpa and grandma lives far away from your house, but you always afraid about their health condition. What's the way? If you bought one wearable solution for your grandpa and give it them, then you can monitor, depart from 100 kilometers. If there is some issue or some signal, you can call to them. But point is, it's not a medical reason, medical use case. It's a wellness. That means you can see the trend of your body condition. Another point, in the near future, payment also key momentum, as I mentioned already. But just using one time, there is no meaning. Using same methodology for value-added service based on IoT environment, just using your own band for payment, but somebody gathered all the data and then give some tip for payment pattern analysis. If that, you can read out your habit to pay, and you can save your money. But the point is, as of today, all the payment done by NFC or contactless-based payment. Just store your credential data into the secure element or contactless chip inside. But for the future, many transactions will be occurred in your wearable, so your data should be protected more severely. For that, we are considering not only me, all the company, all the ecosystem concerning about the certification methodology, using fingerprint, using biosignal. This biosignal mentioned means your face recognition or your electrocardiogram recognition and so on. Or your wearable can operate as an access control and ID check. These kinds of additional value will be support booming of wearable solution. However, all the wearable makers want to join this market, but there is several barriers, several obstacles. For example, healthcare point of view, just for heart rate, just for your body fat, just for SpO2, it's not enough. You already pay huge money for that wearable. All the wearable have to support various features, especially for healthcare. And also payment. This payment related with longer battery life. Main key point of wearable solution is this battery life. Every 2 days, every 5 days, not over 7 days. It's really inconvenient solution. So we have to consider how can we reduce the battery consumption. That means how can we increase the battery life? If you adapt contactless solution for payment, you can make your solution isolated with battery life because of your own credit card does not need battery supporting. But in case of the NFC, there is pros and cons. In case of the contactless, no need battery, but in case of the NFC, you can extend several kinds of features, door access control, or so many kinds of transportation can supported by NFC. And then, as I mentioned before, more secure, but higher performance. Qualcomm and Broadcom, everybody released their excellent solution, especially for this performance point of view. Based on that, we can make it for suitable wearable solution. Final barriers are form factor. This is watch, but somebody want to use band. The thickness is not over 5T. The width not over 1 centimeter. How can I put into band for my solution? So small wrist form factor is another headache for each wearable maker. To overcome these kinds of various challenges, Samsung System SI will suggest suitable solutions for wearable. Firstly, health solution. We made one SoC solution which covered these kinds of features. One chip can support heart rate, ECG, body fat, body volume, skin temp, and SpO2. Even we can supporting these kinds of various health features, our size like this, very small. I cannot deliver my accurate number today, but very small. And also, we design for lowest power consumption. If you can adapt my solution, you can easily achieve smallest footprint in the world, excellent power consumption in the world. If you have interest, please call me. Regarding payment solution, the most important point is proven or not. In the world, there are so many suppliers, especially for NFC point of view, fully market-proven solution, very excellent, really excellent solution for mobile payment we have. You can easily adapt my solution for payment application. It can support transportation and traditional payment, and we have a good collaboration partner for NFC ESC industry. Based on our ARM SC300 and also 1.3, 1.5 Mac embedded flash solution, you can easily implement very secured NFC ESC solution for mobile payment application. Our solution also considered lowest power consumption. We changing the resonant polling mode architecture. And then, as I mentioned before, Samsung is the only company who deliver embedded flash technology-based NFC chip. Another point is contactless. Somebody said, I don't need NFC and ESC. It's very complicated. I just want to pay, that's all. In that case, you can easily adapt my dual interface solution. is already mass production. If you adapt my one, simple but more secured solution for wearable payment could be possible. Another point, Hold solution already got a certification from CC and EMV core, Rebel 6. If you adapt this dual interface solution, my strongest collaboration partner could deliver total solution and various applications like payment, identification, and transportation, finally authentication. Just using one chip, you can extend your application like this. Based on this, your life will be very easier for payment. And hold the foil are mentioning about the healthcare and payment. The background of this technology could be a security. Samsung already got a certified secure element chip, hardwired security solution. Based on this, we implement IoT environment. Same technology can use for wearable, for IoT. And then timely and secure update by patch because of pull push. And also, we have a CPU solution. Somebody want to use higher performance, and then we can deliver our Exynos for wearables. We're also targeting to low power consumption and also Android Wear supporting. Not only for device point of view, but also for package solution point of view, Samsung fully ready. All the essential components in wearable, for example, AP, NFC, ESC, and fingerprint, or bioprocessor, we have to considering about smallest form factor. In case of the AP, we prefer ePOP solution. This is small size, but AP, LPDDR3, and embedded MMC can supporting. And also we prefer NFC, ESC, SIP solution, very smallest form factor. If you adapt my whole solution, you can achieve really small form factor for wearable solution. Using my own total solution for wearable, I will propose reference platform. Based on this reference platform, you can easily make your own solution for wearable, band, and watch. This is not an actual product. This is my reference platform. Somebody confused, is it real? We prefer targeting for premium market wearable solution. This solution can supporting health function, as I mentioned before, from HRV to body fat, can supporting using by this bioprocessor. And then basic function, pedometer, calorie check, and watch and alarm is basic. Also using AP, ESC, and NFC, you can implement mobile payment or anti-counterfeiting solution. A branded company always concerning about this anti-counterfeiting. If you adapt mine, you can easily implement your solution for this feature. And also, ID and door access control using this lineup, AP, bioprocessor, NFC ESC. On top of that, we're considering about the fingerprint, more secure solution. This is second proposal, second reference platform. In the market, there is two demands. One for targeting to premium watch, but one for targeting to volume zone band. We prefer optimized wearable platform. The feature is very similar with watch. The only different point is there is no AP, there is no NFC and ESC. Because the reason why our bioprocessor inside, there is one Cortex M4 CPU. If you use that CPU, you can use your own RTOS for set control. That means you can reduce the size, reduce the power consumption due to one clock operation. Based on this, we can easily implement targeting for optimized wearable solution. All the solution will be released Q3 this year. Another point, IoT implementation. Based on this Samsung wearable platform, we also considering about the IoT. This wearable may act as IoT things. When you enter your house, there is IoT hub. Somebody make that hub. But if you register your wearable platform, and then all the data which is sensed by bioprocessor, which is recorded by your payment, automatically hand over using Bluetooth or Wi-Fi when you enter your home. And then all the data automatically move on to your cloud server. It can make easier value-added service. Samsung will release this kind of IoT implementation end of this year. I will make a conclusion for my talking today. Former speaker mentioned this wearable market has primitive stage, not matured yet. That means everybody rushing to this market, but there is no monopolized company. That means we have to collaborate each other, like a Marco, like a Qualcomm. If you make collaboration to make these kinds of suitable, optimal, excellent, useful wearable solution, we may have to establish ecosystem, not only for Samsung, but also all the gentlemen. Thank you.